And now I'd like to invite Robin to the stage. I can see that we could not keep the audience from the tea. So unfortunately, right, Robin? But we need to
Not at
close
all.
the conference formally.
The end is very near, and I would like to try something. Everyone who's in the room, come to the front of the stage. We're not too many more. I'm going to sit down here, and we'll do it a very personal reflection. I don't think. Just come to the front. I'm going to sit down here. Sangeeta, you also join me, and we're going to do a little reflection in my own words. Mira, I think we had so much over the 2 days. Yes, you just be here, sit on stage. Martin, perhaps you would also like to join Mira, just for a really casual reflection of the conference. So there was so much that we saw over the 2 days. So there's no point in me recapping it A through Z. We would be here for another 3 hours. People would get a bit disgruntled. The tea would go cold. But I'll share with you a thing which stuck with me. Today, as you know, we heard from Pragya Prasoon, who is an acid attack survivor. And I was very fortunate enough to sit next to Pragya during lunch, and I asked her a bunch of questions. And for me, one of the questions I asked her was, when you walk into the room, and this is what she said in her speech, the reaction she sees in people's eyes is either one of pity or fear. And I said, well, what do we do about that? We can't simply accept that as just, well, that's how people are. How do we change the culture and change the mindset? How do we do that? Because that's the very tricky and hard part. To get to disability confidence in a culture, be it in India or Austria, that's a very, very tricky challenge, which will take time. It won't be today, it won't be tomorrow, but we have to go that way. And what she said, we do street plays. We go out into malls, into communities, and we do street plays. And this, for me, because we heard a lot about technology, we ourselves as a Zero Project award a lot of technology, inclusive technology, but at the end of the day, it's humans who make the technology, and it's humans who come together like we are here now to share that. And I think that, to me, really, this analog way of human to human is, I think, what we all did. And it ties in with the photography competition. And one of the winners, I wrote it down here, said, everyone has their moment. And we all had our moment over the 2 days. We had our moments on stage. We had our moments during the lunch breaks. We had our moments sitting and talking like we're doing right now. Everyone has had their moments. And just to, I think, recognize that. And they're big moments and they're small moments, but they're all significant moments. And I think also the second quote I took from one of the photographer awardees is, nobody can stop you from capturing your moment. And I think to remember that nobody can stop you from capturing your moment is something I would like the audience to take home and also to share. And to me, I hope I'm going to get the pronunciation right. It resonates with Jivan Jyoti. So life as a light, which changes its hues, has different meanings. And to me, that is existence, human existence. We all have different facets, some days brighter, some days less brighter. But Jivan Jyoti, we all have life as a light with different hues, with different sparkles, with different colors. And I think take this and convince those who you know might be skeptical, or those who need convincing, and there's many of them. And that, to me, I think we can take that home as homework. And I would just like to, in that sense, Sangeeta, unless you have some words to share, hand over to, yes?
Thinking on what you are sharing right now. As we start, so you mentioned she's actually my friend because we were also part of this pre-incubation and I am Bangalore. And that is the first time I actually had a very close interaction with an acid victim. And I was so surprised by her confidence. And she's so intelligent. I don't know why I was surprised, why I was expecting that she should be anything less than any of us. And I'm a person with disability. So it made me reflect, why do we feel this way about people with disabilities? I think it's because we are not seen in public. because we are so inaccessible that most of us are staying at home. We are staying within the four walls, and we have today, I mean, because of all the social upbringing that we have had, that the premium that we put on physical beauty and physical fitness, and like all our body parts being symmetrical. So when you have deformities or when you have a disability, then naturally you start withdrawing in a cocoon. And this is somewhere like we have to really work together collaboratively, especially in a country like India, because in India we are miles behind and we are not so open to accepting people those who are different from us. And this is disability I'm talking about. We are not even open to accepting people from a different religion or a caste. So you can see the kind of work that we all need to do together to make disability just a normal part of existence. It's nothing different. We are all different, a little different from each other. So once it becomes commonplace, we see acid victims walking everywhere. We see a person like me walking everywhere in malls, in societies. And now I do because I have a wheelchair which is motorized. I don't need people to push me around. And a very small personal anecdote. My mother-in-law, who once, when I was getting married to her son, had objected so fiercely to a marriage because she said, over my dead body, today is very proud of me. And she tells everybody that my daughter in law is the best daughter in law. She's so confident and independent, and she's amazing. She's better than my son. So you can see how perceptions change. Perceptions change when we are with people, we interact with them.
That's
That needs
a
to
monumental obstacle, if not the biggest mother-in-law. So I mean, if you're able to do that, then anything is possible. On this bright and humorous note, Mira and Martin, very short and crisp closing words to our audience.
I think for me, the Zero Project India has never been a conference. It's been friendships being made, networking being done. I don't know how many people I introduced to how many. And I know that this joining together, this little ripple, will become a movement by itself. And that for me is something really nice. On a personal note, I think the acid victim, this is the first time I'm hearing her speak. And she requested me whether they can be connected to jobs through our job platform. So I've asked her to give, and I said, I'll put a dedicated person to see. And she told me, Mira, it's not a number game. If even 3 people get a job through y'all, the Zero Conference, she was saying, can consider itself successful because I'm meeting you through the Zero Project India. How wonderful it is that we can create, these networks together. And of course, I know Martin is so keen that the conference shouldn't be just a conference, but we should see how these networks and connects are deepened so that the innovations from the globe can come to India and India to the globe. So those discussions, I think, will go on, Martin.
Absolutely.
So thank you, all of you, for being here.
Yeah. Thank you. Yes. Last but hopefully not least, I really want to say thank you to all of you, to those guys who came from abroad to India, taking time and money to join us here. For all of you coming from different parts of India to join the third Zero Project Conference India this year. For all the organizations and organizers, for Mira with your empathy, for your passion, for a world with zero barriers, for all the tech guys who supported us, for the interpreters, for the moderators, You both are an amazing and a great, great team. Thank you so much for supporting us in this way. Also, Anna, being from our side, also organizing, and CII. I think that this triple is really a winning team because we all have different talents and different abilities, and to bundle this and bring it together, we really can change society. And we all are part of the creation. Nobody is better or worse. We all have talents. We are created that way we are. And together, we really can change society. And on the other hand, whenever I'm in India, I think about Mahatma Gandhi. And his goal was to overcome differentiations of society and to bring society and the whole, all the people together and to make it peacefully. And therefore, we can learn a lot from him. And therefore, I'm really happy and proud and really thankful having the opportunity to be with you. I really feel like a big, big family. And I'm looking forward to meeting you the next time in Vienna. Robin and I, we will have this year another conference where we will have an active role in Japan in 1 month. Next month, we will be in your beautiful country. We will be in Okayama, also at the university near to Hiroshima. Unfortunately, not the opportunity this time to be there, but it's so fascinating to see different cultures. But what brings us together is the intention we all want to live together. And we have heard how many percent of the GDP is missing because we failed this. And I think this is a real win-win situation. We all are working together, we all are the same, and we have talents. And if we all bring our talents together, we really can change society. And this is my wish. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Martin, for making us feel part of your extended global family. And thank you, Mira, for bringing so many collaborative people on the same platform and including me, Annabelle, in this beautiful conference, which makes me feel that the world is really changing finally. Thank you so much. Robin, your last words?
One line. And thank you, Chikoti, and your whole team for coming all the way from Japan to be the MOU. I think this is the beginning of a big connection between the two countries. We hope to closely work with you. And of course, you met all the Zero team members over here. So on to new networks and new connections.